wanna let me go, nah, nah, now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know, nah, nah, now. 'Cause you love me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Amanda. I make weekly videos on all things mom. This is not a great intro, I'm sorry. I'm super exhausted, but mom life, storage, organization, cleaning, Costco hauls, all that. So my last video was a Costco haul. It's the same day for me. Got everything kind of sorted and really was going to wait until Monday or Tuesday to kind of start organizing, but it was driving me nuts and I had energy 2 hours ago. So I went ahead and started it. The lighting isn't great. I'm just going to be honest.
Mama,
you know, why wouldn't I be?
Yes.
It is a very real organizational video. Maybe in while I do my fridge and my freezer and my outside fridge and freezer, that will be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. But I think that sometimes you just you're on a whim and you get into it, and that's what this is. It's just real life. I decided to do it. Stuff's everywhere. I'm definitely not going to finish tonight, as you'll see, but I did get a good bit done, and I'm trying to not buy anything. We have our pantry is wire. We definitely are going to swap it out eventually, just because, I mean, the simple fact that the wire is not going to hold everything we need it to hold, cans and all that. So we're going to try to use what we already have and try to make it work the best we can. And I think that that's realistic. Eventually, I'm sure I'll map out a pretty detailed plan when we... I know you're falling down. This isn't the best dress to hold you. And you got velvet pants on. I'm sure eventually we will map out a plan to have it all really precise and buy all the things for it. Right now we have baskets because that's what works best for our wire shelving, and some plastic bins, or plastic, like, I don't even know what they're called, little trays, I suppose, that kind of keep some of my glass stuff in bulk. But anyways, so just come join our mess and hopefully get motivated to organize a little bit. In case I wasn't clear, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't, I was just so tired, this video is definitely an extreme organization video. We're going to be organizing my pantry, my fridge, my freezer, my outside fridge and freezer, as well as an additional freezer outside, and then our upstairs mini fridge. I did end up buying 3 more baskets. I think I really just needed it to look a little bit more visually cohesive, and just getting those 3 baskets would do so. And I still really didn't plan on getting them until I was in Target and realized that they were 50% off, which is a huge deal when you're buying baskets. So I felt fine to go ahead and get those 3. And even if we don't use them in the pantry in the future, but I suspect we probably will use a lot of them still, there are linen closets that I have yet to create a system in, and they would work really great there. The majority of all the baskets, trays, and jars we use for this project are from Target, so I'll link those in the description. Unfortunately, I don't think that the sale is still going on. I'm looking at it right now on my phone, and online it doesn't look like it's going on. Maybe in store it still is. It was only a week ago, so I would just check your individual store. Would probably be the best bet.
And we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are, and you would like me just the way I am, and I would like you just the way you are. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like to, what you like to do, what you like to, what you like to.
I really wanted to color coordinate the pantry, but I very quickly realized not only do I not have enough colors to do that, but I just don't have enough space. It wouldn't flow well or make any sense, and things would just feel a little off. So maybe one day I'll do that if I ever get a larger pantry, but for the foreseeable future, we will organize it in a way that flows really well and isn't focused on color.
That brings us down. We shouldn't care about anyone who brings us down. Doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to do, what you like to do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do.
No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, and I'm ready to I wake up flex, thumb down that check, no drip is sight, and I'm ready to no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, and I'm ready to I wake up flex, thumb down that check, no drip is sight, and I'm ready to
This is the thing about not planning these systems ahead of time and just getting into it, is that you have problems like this that you have to solve in the moment. So it definitely takes more time. By the way, I didn't really solve this. We just ate the popcorn so it would fit. But my rule of thumb is if you feel like doing it, just do it. Is it ideal to plan everything out ahead of time? Yes. Does it always work out that way? No. To me, I'd rather just get it done if I feel like doing it. So sometimes things are meticulously planned out for me, and other times, this is it.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over.
And I just want to share the reality of what can sometimes happen when you jump into an organizational project as big as this one, or even a smaller one on a whim. For me personally, the rest of my house looks like a tornado went through it when I just jump into a project like this. And I think that the reason is because I haven't planned it out ahead of time, like all of my mental and physical energy is going into this one thing so that I actually complete it. And so everything else just kind of falls to the wayside. So that is kind of one of the downsides I feel in not planning it out. But at the end of the day, in my mind at least, getting the project done is more important than keeping the house clean during the project, because the project itself inspires me so much, not only to keep things organized, but to clean up the rest of my house. And when I'm not constantly organizing things, I have more time to clean my house. So creating a good system trumps cleaning any day of the week in my book. And in my next video, I'm gonna show you exactly what my house looked like after this huge project. And we're gonna do an entire downstairs clean. So if that's something you're interested in, think about hitting the notifications bell so you can stay up to date.
Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. So let us dance this night away. How come the stars come to shine when it's dark? From so far away, show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night? And what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside?
I really wanted the labels to look like they belonged to the baskets, and I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to go about doing it. I didn't want to use string. And finally, I walked around Target enough until I saw these paper fasteners, and it was just a light bulb moment in my head, and I said, these look like little pins. I could stick them in between the weaves of the baskets and they're gonna look really professional and nice. And so I decided to go ahead and make these labels on Canva. It took me all of 2 minutes to do. Print those out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut them out, and then I'm gonna laminate them so that I can punch holes, which was the part I was a little bit concerned about. If you do something like this, I definitely suggest getting a single hole puncher. I think it would have been way easier, more precise, and they would have been a little bit more perfect, but hey, perfect's not what it's about. They still came out really good.
It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder.
A mistake I made that I think is worth sharing with you is when I originally decided to do this, I was trying not to push the push pins directly into the weave. I didn't know that they would go through it so easily, number one. And number two, I was just trying to go in between the spaces. The issue with that is that the pins don't line up over the holes. So the only way to get the pins to line up over the holes is to actually push through and kind of break some of the weave itself. So you're gonna see me with the basket in a second, and you're gonna see that there's some kind of gaps where you can see the hole opening where I punch the holes. But just know that that is something I have to go back and fix, because I didn't realize I could push through the weave so easily until the last couple of baskets. So if you decide to do a project like this, just keep that in mind, that you can push those push pins directly through the weave and have it line up exactly, not like this.
Knew from the first time I saw ya, you were not like the others. A cool kind of melody. You rattled my cage without warning, kept it up right till the morning. A new kind of ecstasy. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A different side of me, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah.
This was a state of our fridge after the Costco haul. Now there are some things just kind of stuck in random places from that, but this actually does have a system, although we are going to really just make it a little bit more precise in this video. So top is breakfast, middle is lunch, bottom is dinner. That's worked really well for us for a good long time. We also have a cheese drawer and a bread drawer. Now we will not be decanting sauces in this video. I'm sorry to inform you. I really enjoy watching those videos, but it's not something I can keep up with right now.
A different side of me, yeah, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat. A different side of me, yeah, yeah. You're changing me, day by day got me shedding skin. The layers are peeled away, got me moving through time and space. Your magic can't be erased, can't be erased. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be. A a different side of me, yeah, yeah. You'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah, yeah. Me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah.
What do you guys think about displaying fresh flowers in your fridge as part of the decor if you have space? I personally love the idea. I love flowers that much. I think it's so fun to open up your fridge and it feel beautiful. That's why people often use pedestals in the fridge and other decor items to display, you know, avocados or eggs or whatever. So in my mind, I'm like, why not just take some flowers from the garden and beautify my fridge a little bit if I have the space. And fun fact, if you're not actively using your flowers or displaying them like at nighttime, sticking them in your fridge will prolong the life of them as long as you keep up with changing the water. So that's something I didn't know until recently. Oh, and FYI, the flowers you're gonna see me stick in the fridge are fake. I just wanted to show you how they look. So there's my disclaimer.
And waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me.
This was my absolute favorite part of this organizational project in the fridge, was just to add these labels. It brings me so much joy to see them every time I open the refrigerator. Having things really pretty helps me to maintain them better, or helps me to want to maintain them. So I think a lot of this stuff people say, oh, what's the point? But for some people, depending on their personality type, it just really does motivate them to keep things in order, which helps them mentally and helps give them more time back to their family.
When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love?
My plan for the inside freezer is to take everything out that we're not actively using. I feel like this freezer gets so cramped so easy, and so I wanted to make sure that I'm not wasting food by stuff just kind of living at the bottom. So I'm thankful that we do have that outside freezer, or the two outside freezers, so that we can really put everything out there that we need to and just keep what we are using on a weekly basis, so we have a good rotation going.
Hi, let's go.
Alright, let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just a perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, no clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today.
There's no rhyme or reason to this outside freezer. We haven't touched it since we moved in, and we actually have a lot of foods in there that have given us like food sensitivity issues that we need to get rid of as well. And then over here is going to be the fridge freezer that's also in the garage. And again, we've just thrown stuff in there because our freezer in the house was too full. So this job actually stressed me out a lot because I feel like I was trying to do everything really fast. Swapping items back and forth to try to keep them from thawing, the whole process felt chaotic to me. I didn't like it at all.
Speed, ocean view from the highest peak. I'm complete. Oh, I want this to stay. Please don't go away. Yeah, sunny
gonna see me using a lot of random bins in this organizational project. It's really just whatever we had on hand to use. They don't necessarily make the best use of the space, I feel, but they work. And a lot of these we had in the freezer next to this one. We're just not really sure if we are going to switch a lot of this over to the freezer next to it yet. So we're just gonna kind of live with this how it is, somewhat organized, and then determine if we need to buy different things to organize it. And I always suggest doing that when you're setting up a system. Don't buy anything for it straight away. Use what you have on hand if you can, or even use like boxes if you need to. Just like whatever works, makeshift, whatever, to test out the system before you invest money.
Good vibes, yeah, we here chillin' in paradise. Sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me, cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me, cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me, cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah.
Primarily, we want this refrigerator to be used for beverages. We're always grabbing them before we leave out of the house, so it's really convenient. But I also want this to be a kids' snack overflow fridge as well. Specifically, all of the drawers that are on the bottom could be perfect for just lots of kids' snacks. Currently, when we go to Costco, we're only really buying 1 pack of each kid's snacks that we get, and we really could buy 2 to 3 because we're not getting through those full 2-3 months before we go back to Costco. And so I'm spending so much extra money on filling in the gaps with snacks at, you know, Whole Foods or Target or Publix or wherever. There really is just such a huge price difference on buying bulk snacks for your kids versus going into the grocery store and getting them. So anyways, that's my idea for this fridge that I'm probably going to do at a later date. Likely later August we'll do another Costco haul because that's right before the kids go back to school in September. So that's our idea for it. And of course, I'll show you guys as I restock this after that Costco haul.
Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over.
This is our mini fridge upstairs, and basically we're going to turn it into a mini version of the fridge we have in our garage. So drinks and snacks so that we don't have to go downstairs in the middle of the night. And this is actually in our laundry room because it's on vinyl. I would like to have it on or in our playroom. That makes sense to me, but I don't want it over carpet just in case it leaks.
Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us.
Friday's video is going to be a motivational entire downstairs clean, so definitely stay tuned for that. But that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.